Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah wahda wassalatu wassalamu ala man la nabiyya ba'da. Many of us are probably looking for an answer when we want to know if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is intending good for me. And the question of, does Allah want good for me? Is He intending that I get closer to Him? Does He want me, or He wants to put me on a path that brings me closer to Him, or am I on a path that is going further away from Allah? So this question comes in the mind of a person when specifically time in a person's life where there's confusion, or there's at least an awakening in that confusion, where a person is searching for answers, usually someone hit with a calamity. Rarely will it happen when a person is in prosperity, luxury, comfort. That's one of the greatest tests of luxury and comfort. But this question comes to those who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds through a test. And that test causes a person to now think, what am I doing in life? Where am I going? And that in itself is a blessing. And to even have that question, that is a sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is intending something good. The answer to that question is clear, as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, on the authority of Muawiyah radiallahu anhu, يقول سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول ما يريد الله بخير يفقهه في الدين وإنما أنا قاسم والله يعطي. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that the one for whom Allah intends good, here's a definition of who Allah intends good for, He guides him towards the understanding of the deen. The question we should be asking ourselves is, what understanding? Where is my mind going in my life? What knowledge am I attaining? What type of people am I surrounding myself with? And what type of information are they giving me? Because we all have certain jobs, occupation, and beyond that, passions. And if we look into our life, we will find that there are very few people who we spend time with. They give us understanding of the deen, guide us, encourage us, show us a way to increase our knowledge of the deen. Very few. Those are individuals in our life, and you will find them in your family members sometimes, your friends, your neighbors, community. And you sit with the person, it increases your knowledge in the deen, awareness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is one of the greatest signs that Allah wants good. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam further mentions that indeed I am only a distributor. I am only a distributor of this understanding of the deen. So anyone who has knowledge, anyone who Allah has bestowed knowledge, He sallallahu alaihi wasallam is letting us know that if we ever attain any form of knowledge, we are not the ones who can guide, misguide, or we can direct who is good intended for, or claim that, look, I have knowledge and therefore if you spend time with me, then you are on the right track. Allah wants good for you. No, Rasulullah himself negates that. And he says that indeed I am only a distributor of knowledge, of this understanding of the deen. And Allah is the one who grants it. Allah is the one who grants it. So both aspects are there. One, trying to understand the deen, and how will you do it? Through someone that knows, or a people that know, or engaging in knowledge by reading. And the person who people are coming to for that knowledge. Gatherings. For example, we have, mashallah, Quran readings and recitations after Fajr. Some of us gather together and recite and read and perfect our recitation. It's free. And if you wish to join, you can join, inshallah, for adults. May Allah give us tawfiq. And that message is clear to the one who even possesses the knowledge, that it is not because people are coming to you, so now, mashallah, you have guidance or you have good, but rather Allah has given you that understanding at that moment. And if He wishes to grant benefit to the person who's distributing and the receiver, this is only in the hands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one else has that power. Another narration, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he mentions in a supplication, O Allah, grant him knowledge of the book. This is regarding Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu. The Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam embraced me and supplicated, O Allah, grant him knowledge of the book. This is, according to Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu, one of the best du'as Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made for me, he says. That I could not have asked for any better dua than this. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam embracing me and hugging me and said, "O Allah, grant him knowledge of the book," and referring to the Quran. Because to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there is nothing in this world except the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's nothing that can get me closer to Allah except through the words of Allah. Quran is not a creation. It's the only thing in this universe that is the eternal speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا تِلْكَ بِيَمِينِكَ يَا Musa, what is in your hand, in your right hand, O Musa? These are the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that were said before Musa alayhi salam was ever created. Eternal speech of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we wish to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and know how much Allah intends good for her, all we have to do is look into our life and say, all right, how much understanding of the deen do I have? And next question, where can I go to get better, more understanding of the deen? Whatever capacity, whatever door, whether it's in the masjid, in an institution, online, no matter where it is, go and strive to attain this knowledge. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allow me